AI is making your tech more expensive and nobody's really connecting the dots. The next iPhone is probably gonna cost you $100 more, but still no one is really talking about it. So the real reason your tech is becoming expensive is all thanks to AI. AI is expensive by themselves, but they are also making our tech expensive. Sad times to be alive. So the thing is, Apple just raised the price of almost every product of theirs. iPad prices have gone up by $150, MacBook by $200. Everyone is mad at Apple. It makes sense, but that's not the real story here. It's all thanks to the AI boom that has been going on for the past couple of years, and that is physically making your everyday tech stuff more expensive. So let me show you how it exactly works. So this is exactly what happened. So you can see the screenshot. Apple have raised all their prices. MacBook Air from 1099 to 1299, MacBook Pro from 1699 to 1999, iPad Air is now 749 and iPad Pro is now 1199. Well, that's a lot. But leaving Apple aside also, Microsoft also raised the prices of Xbox by $100 to $150 in the same exact week. Dell, Lenovo, HP already made their move earlier this year. And I think PS5 prices have also recently increased, as much I remember. Thankfully, I bought it last year. Good thing I didn't wait for GTA 6 to come close and then buy it. So I'm safe in terms of that, so you better be safe as well. This is not one company being greedy, if you can see. It's the entire industry shifting towards a very sad part. As when every single hardware company raises the price at the same time, then something is wrong. The problem is in the upstream. And the upstream now is, of course, AI. Thank you so much. We all know about that shortage of RAM, shortage of memory sticks also. Everything is shortage nowadays. So the memory chipset is the main thing that you need. Almost every single device requires that in order to compute and process or do whatever they are supposed to do. Now, the part that disrupted this entire industry is that all the big brands, Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, anyone you can think of, any major brand, they all have signed long-term deals with the memory suppliers to lock up their capacity. The memory that goes inside the AI servers is the same one that goes inside your MacBook and your iPhone as well. Thankfully, the iPhone prices haven't yet increased, but iPhone 18 is gonna have a price bump, that's for sure. Because they all use the same raw materials, so we are facing a shortage right now. All the big brands are buying more of that stuff for improving their AI workspace. The consumer market is gonna take a big hit, and it is taking a big hit. If you are a commerce student, it's basic demand and supply. The demand is very, very high at this stage. Every company wants more GPUs and stuff like that to train their AI models and their data centers and whatnot. But the production is not keeping up with the global demand. Hence, that shortage comes in, and the consumer devices are the easiest target. They are just gonna bump up the prices to suffice the loss that they are facing. If I explain in very simple terms, the single most expensive part of building a laptop, their price got doubled and then again got doubled after 6 months. No company in this planet will absorb that level of loss without passing it on us, the consumers. Micron, one of the biggest world's memory chip makers, just secured 16 multi-year strategic agreements with the data center operators and automakers, representing an estimate of $100 billion. Well, let that again. And that's not Micron being greedy either. They are just responding to the increasing amount of demand that they have. So the thing that manufacture and see what sells is not getting applied anymore because everybody needs that shit, to be honest. So this is what nobody's saying yet. It's not the Apple tax that we often blame on, like Apple is charging you more because they are Apple. This isn't a MacBook problem or an iPad problem. It's literally everywhere. I just mentioned in the examples. And well, if you think Android is safe and Apple is just a Apple sheep, whatever, then you are dead wrong, my friend. Because Apple has a big margin, still they have to suffice the loss. Android brands don't have such a large margin like Apple, so they're gonna take a toll really soon. So that $400 Android phone, well, that's gonna become expensive as well. Likely more faster than you think because they are running on even thinner margins. And that Xbox example shows it all, that it's not just productivity hardware, it's coming for the fun stuff, the gaming hardware itself, because everyone needs a memory chipset. So the somewhat cheap tech era, well, that's coming to an end thanks to AI. Thanks for ruining everything, to be honest. Not everything needs AI. But the part that is kind of insane about this situation, because every tech company spent the last 2 years telling that AI is gonna make your life a lot more easier. They will give you better tools, make you more smarter and stuff like that, and will also make your devices more capable. That is a true problem that they are solving, not gonna lie over there, but that is a long-term thing. But currently in the short term, well, that AI build out is making your devices more expensive than they ever were. So your upgrade cycles will become more painful. People are selling you that AI dream, and that is the same dream that's making everything expensive. So what does that mean to you? If you have a purchase planned, or if you're gonna get something anytime soon because of your work, or you wanna upgrade something, stop waiting for the prices to come down, because to be honest, I don't see that happening anytime soon. That old mental model that when the new version comes out, the price of the old one will kind of reduce, which is true, but not by a lot. Like what we have been seeing all these years, it's not gonna be the same. It's more or less gonna be very similar pricing as well. At a stage that it makes more sense to buy the newer product. So waiting it out isn't the safest plan as it used to be back in the days. So if you wanted to buy any Apple product, for example, just buy it real soon before the new prices hit the market. And this is the part where I will call Apple greedy. I've mentioned that in my past video as well. That even the Apple refurbished store, well, the prices of those products are getting increased as well. I don't get it. Why? Why does that need to take a hit? Because the iPad I already have has been made, it's just being repackaged and refurbished to someone else. Then why increase their prices? This part I can't really make sense of. It's just Apple being greedy, to be honest, at this exact moment. So since everything is gonna cost you more, so upgrading it again and again is gonna be more pricier than just buying a good product, to be honest. Like if you had to buy a tablet, some cheap one, and that will only last you 2 years, and get another one, so this cycle is gonna burn your wallets more. Rather just buy a good tablet on the first place. So what I'm saying is that try to future proof your purchase. Like if you're buying something, then buy something good. You're gonna take a toll on the first run, like it is gonna take a hit on your wallet for the first time you're buying it, but at least you don't have to upgrade for the next 5, 6, 7 years. That's the only thing I want to point out. So Apple raised their prices $200 overnight. Everyone's mad at Apple, and it kind of makes sense for you to Xbox. The actual story is the AI infrastructure race. The ones that's supposed to make everything better and smarter is kind of making everything more expensive. So because of the tech giants building like massive data centers, we'll have to bear the losses and pay more. Simple as that. So hope you enjoyed this hot take, because it's really sad times to be alive. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one with yapping about something else. So yeah, see you.